So in a mock lesson, you usually don't have students. If you do have students, make sure to play some games with them or some activities. Make sure that it's interactive. If you don't have students, try and involve the interviewers sometimes. Because imagine you're an interviewer, you sit there, you have to interview a bunch of people and they all just do the same thing. You want to be memorable. So do some activities, act like the interviewers are the students and do something fun with them. In this case, it's a Skype interview, so I have to imagine and show it. But I have to keep it simple so that the interviewer can imagine the students doing it. Mistakes I see in a lot of demo classes is that they don't make it interactive enough. People lecture and they talk about a topic and they explain against the board, and they hope that by speaking all the time that somehow the interviewers would think that they are a good teacher. But it couldn't be farther from the fact. If they start getting bored of what you're teaching and it's not very interesting, they know that the students are going to be bored. So try and have some activities that show that the students are going to be busy and having fun. The other mistake that you can do is over planning and making it too complicated. If things are too complicated and too busy, the interviewers can't imagine it working. Remember, those interviewers are teachers. They've done this before. They know which activities will work and resonate with students, and they know which activities sound fun and spectacular but will fall short. So have activities, explain well, and make sure that it's interesting to the interviewers, because if it's not interesting to them, they know it will fall flat with the students. Don't make it too complicated, because otherwise they won't understand it and it'll be too busy. Let's see how I did.
Hello everyone. How are you today? Today we're going to the cinema. What's your favorite movie? Yeah, and what's your favorite movie? Okay, today we're going to the cinema and we're going to eat some snacks at the cinema. Okay, let me ask you, what is your favorite snack? What is your favorite snack at the cinema? Do you like popcorn? Do you like chocolate? Do you like cola? Yes? Okay. Everyone, I want you to quickly draw 3 snacks that you enjoy. Quickly write it down. Quickly draw 3 snacks that you like.
I was quite surprised in this. When we started the interview, in most cases they will interview you first and then they will do the demo lesson at the end. But this interviewer switched it around. So I did make some mistakes early on explaining to the students. So always be prepared to do the demo lesson.
Then I walk around and I check. Oh, do you like what's your favorite drink? Cola? And what is your favorite snack? Okay, I wait for everyone to finish. 3, 2, 1, and stop. Okay, everyone, let me ask you. Do you have some popcorn? Do you have some popcorn? Yes? Yes, I have some popcorn. Do you have some chocolate? Did you draw a chocolate in your 3 snacks? No? No, I don't have any chocolate. Okay.
When you first start teaching, save all the lessons you have so that you have a grand master file of ideas and things to use. That way, if somebody says, do a demo lesson, you've got all these ideas and things already planned. In this demo lesson, they are supposed to talk about snacks. Do you have some? No, I don't have some. No, I don't. No. Do you have some? Yes, I have some. No, I don't have any. So I thought, okay, how can I relate this to the students? Where do they eat snacks, you know? And then I gave them the activity, quickly draw, and then they're going to interview their friends.
Okay, everyone, let's quickly read it together. Do you have some popcorn? Yes, I have some popcorn. No, I don't have any popcorn.
Okay, remember the 3 P's. Presentation, practice, produce. This is the first step. I am presenting the information to them so they're learning. The next step, I'm going to ask them to practice with a friend. And then the final step is they have to actually use it on their own in a situation that's like real life. If you ever get stuck in an ESL demo lesson or in your ESL class, just go back to the core lesson of PPP, presentation, practice, and produce. Okay?
Okay, everyone, repeat after me. Ta-da, hey. Do you have some popcorn? Yes, I have some popcorn. No, I don't have any popcorn. Okay, now, with your partner, I want you to ask your partner, do you have any? And then you look at your picture and you ask that to your partner. If your partner drew it, then he can say, yes, I have some popcorn, or they can say, no, I don't have any popcorn. Okay, quickly practice with your partner. I will give you 2 minutes. I will walk around and then I check what the students are doing. I give them some comments and some feedback. And then, okay, everyone, quickly finish up. 3, 2, 1, and stop.
Okay, I'm just explaining myself. Instead of teaching, I tell them this is what I will do in the classroom. It's up to you if you want to do this, but I wanted to have clarity and imagine me in the classroom, what I'm going to be doing while the students are doing the activity. I'm not going to sit back and look at them. She needs to understand how my teaching brain works.
Okay, I want someone to show us how it's done. These students, 1 person from each team, rock, scissors, paper. I want 1 loser. They play rock, scissors, paper. Okay, that team, quickly do it for us. And they show us how it's done.
Okay, Korean students love rock, scissors, paper. That's how you decide things. I even use it with my university students. If we did do an activity, you can't have the whole class perform it in front of the class. It's just not viable. So what I do is I pick a few groups. I say rock, scissors, paper. The losing group has to do it. Perhaps it depends how large the class is. Could be 2 groups, 3 groups, but that way we don't have to wait for the whole class to do it. But the students actually have to practice because I might call on them.
Okay, now everyone, please open up on the next page. You can look on page 5. Quickly read together. Popcorn, candy, peanuts, crackers, potato chips.
You're an ESL teacher. They want to hear your pronunciation. They want to hear if you've got a good pronunciation that the students can understand and that the students can learn from.
Yes. Okay.
And
on
I say,
page
okay,
4,
way too
let's
much.
quickly look at page 4. What do you see here? Where are they? They are at the cafeteria. And what is he eating? Oh, he's eating some grapes. What is grapes in Korean?
This is also to show that I've worked with Korean students before. I can use some vocabulary. I can keep them on their toes. And by asking them what is the Korean word, it makes them think and they can use it. And in other cases, some students might not know, and now they learn something.
Hold on. Right. Okay. Now let's quickly read this together. Oh no, I don't have any potato chips. I think I have some. Really? Can I have some? Sure, help yourself. Thanks. Do you want some grapes? Yes, please. Thanks.
Okay, one thing, after this I let everybody read together. What I normally would do is I would get some students to read it for us first. Before we read it as a group, I say, oh, can you two read it for us quickly? That way you keep students on their toes.
Okay, everyone, quickly, let's read it together. Practice it with your partner one time. They practice with their partner. Okay, now I want you to make your own sentence and use your own food.
So I see that I forgot to clip this back on, but the sound's still the same, so maybe this microphone isn't that great. Maybe I don't need it. Let's see.
For example, thanks. Really, can I have some? Thanks. Do you want some popcorn or chocolate or chips? Okay, quickly practice with your partner.
Okay, so they read it together, and now the final stage is where they do it with their friends. This is the produce part.
Okay, once again, I will walk around and make sure the students understand, and I will ask another group to quickly show us in class. I think it's important to ask the students to present so that they know that, well, you know, they have to present how to do it, so they have to practice with their partners. Okay, everyone, let's move to the new unit. Quickly open up on page 8. On page 8. Okay, on page 8, what do you see? Magnets, scissors. Let's quickly read it together. Calculators, colored pencils, rubber bands, push pins, paintbrushes, staplers. Then I ask them, what does she have? She has magnets. Does she have magnets? Yes, she does. Does she have scissors? No, she doesn't. Okay, everyone, I'm going to give you, then I give them a strip of paper that says 1 and maybe scissors on it. So I've got 8 ones here, so I will give them a strip of paper with magnets, scissors, calculators and colored pencils on it. Okay, everyone, this is your number. Keep it secret. Now, I want you to walk around the class.
This is a great ESL activity. It's called survey. Students get questions and they have to walk around the class and ask all their friends for the answers. In this case, my plan was to give them a strip that says 1 and scissors. They have to memorize it. So what you can do is you can write 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then they ask their friend, what do you have? I have this. And then they write in everything. It's a great activity because the students can practice it with many partners. When they're done, they sit down.
Ask your partner first, what is your name? Write down their name. And then ask them, what do you have? And then you write down.
In a summer camp, perhaps they don't know their friends, so this is a good way for the students to get to know each other.
What they have. So yeah, it's a quick mingle for them to write down what they've got. Then after they do it for about 5 minutes, just writing down everyone's names, I say, okay, everyone take a seat. Then I'll ask, what does he have? Or what does Ben have? And the students will have to say, he has magnets. Or does he have a pencil? No, he doesn't. He has scissors. So we will practice it like that.
All right, great. Thank you so much
Yeah.
for your lesson. And then actually, yeah, I believe your lesson looks very well organized. Then I think maybe your kids will have some good interactive class with you. All right.
Okay, everyone, that was my demo lesson for this ESL interview. When you have to do a demo lesson, think about how can you show the students doing activities and having fun. You should also have a clear structure to it. PPP, present the information, give them a chance to practice, and then they should produce it on their own. I hope this helped you get some ideas for your mock lesson. If you have any other questions, please leave them below. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you later.